Ahoj lidičky, vítám vás. Je mou povinností vás informovat, že toto video je záznam z mého livestreamu. Budu moc rád, když se budete bavit, ale ještě radši, když se stavíte na můj kanál na Twitchi. Odkaz mi obsát tady někde nad hlavou, případně pod videem. Takže očekávám na macatý followy, jinak vás bude bolet předkoška. Jasný? Tak zatím a čau čau. Bez další dohody přijde ten den, kdy prostě, vole, budu muset nějakým stylem hrát Mordonem, tak vole, chci zdechnout jako prostě. A Shadow for nevím vůbec, jako jak to ani vypadá. Jelikož Mordor mě těžce sral a jako fakt brutálně mě nebavil, tak na Shadow for jsem mě nekoukal. Já jsem se o to fakt ani nezajímal vůbec.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
Musel bych pod podmínkou výzvy, aby si měl model jako jedinou volbu. No, ty krávo. To je těžký. To je těžký. To upřímně nevím, co by to muselo být.
Good. I was starting to wonder who was in charge around here.
Director Addison is entitled to her opinion, and mine overrules hers.
Does she know that?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
Where's my ship?
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
OK, tak co máme dál za questíky teda? Tak ještě jedno teda.
You may have a less than flattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
They're as much a part of the initiative as the human arc. We'll find them.
We have to. Tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course. As you pointed out, we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's success.
Okay. Nějaká klávesová zkratka na questy? OK, jak tak koukám, tak neexistuje jiná lotr hra s Mordorem v názvu. Takže až bude výzva, ve který bude bod, že musí být Mordor v názvu, tak jsem v prdeli. A ten rok skipuju. Easy. Easy. Jak je to klávesová zkratka? Počkejte, Mko, až můžeme připínat přes Mko. Je to jedno. OK. Prioritní operace. Jestli to je sem, dodateční úkoly. Když tady jsem, tak já si já pokecám jako rovnou, že jo, to nemá absolutně logiku, jako že bych vole odsaď utíkal pryč a pak se vracel jako debil, že jo.
There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show mutation against the virus. A natural defense. During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah. It's still early, but I think we made a dent. Our
Protože je to
scientists
z
say
té
we've improved
realita,
viability to almost
kde
4%,
Shepard zničil
which is a
léku.
lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
No wonder your people have such a problem with Solarians.
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors didn't provoke it. They did try to conquer the galaxy. The Solarians were forced to respond. And it's not fair to blame it all on them either. The Solarians developed the virus, but it was the Turians who deployed it. I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda is about new beginnings. My people need that more than most.
Oh,
Nothing more for now.
Good luck out there.
Tady za čupkou.
All right, what happened?
To who?
To who? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
In the moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father meant for me to get the role eventually.
It isn't hereditary. If we wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home. Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
You've had no colony successes in over a year. How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus as Citadel, not headed by Tan, or even me.
Excuse me, Director
Okay.
Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
Kunda. Ty tupá píča. Ty jedna píča. Dylena. Doufám, že si půjdeš říkat zaplavat, vole, zasurfovat a něco tím kuse kundu, ty sračko.
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Tyrian Ark.
What's the word on the Tyrian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
Bye,
Okay.
Kendros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Tak, poslední. A jdeme.
But the planet was toxic. What if they store oxygen in porous tissue, like Quiro's rockfish?
Kámo.
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Herrick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
What fields do you study?
Herrick's into life sciences. I do planetary geology, oceanography, rocks and runoff. Aradana's the space and math whiz.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
Pathfinder, we've had some trouble.
Anything I can help with?
Perhaps.
Okay.
I discharged an away team to get readings from a section of the Scourge that was behaving anomalously.
Dobrý pokec, Luka.
They haven't reported
Fajn,
it
dobrý
in some
pokec.
time, and sensors can't locate their
Já mě
shuttle.
trošku neslyší z té druhé strany místnosti, víš, jako, ale pohoda.
Dedicated people.
OK.
I fear what might have happened to them.
Don't give up hope. When I'm out there, I'll see if I can find them.
Their friends and family will want to know what's happened, and I need to know.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Promluvte si s rozrušenou Turiankou. Kámo, jakou vole pro... Jsou tu aspoň na chvíli, protože jsou extrémně unavený a pojďme za chvilku chrápat, ale aspoň ještě pozdravit a prosím absent. Kámo, jsi hrozný kus hovna. No má bez prdele, ty 6 dní ze 7 přijdeš s tím, že jsi extrémně unavený, vole, v 10-11 večer. Kámo, ty jsi hrozný kus hovna normálně. To je strašný. To je fakt moje strašný. Co to běžíme? Ty jsi fakt normálně úplně hrozně nevýdržný kus hovna. Sveci. To je strašný jako. Ty vole. Spal jsem celý týden na piču. Kámo, to jsou takový výmluvy. To jsou takový výmluvy. Normálně bych se s tebe posral, jak moc se vymlouváš, ale v pohodě. Jenom mi z tebe tak trochu dupe čurák. Seš úplně hrozně uplakaná čupka. Seš hrozně uplakaná čupka. Jo, sveci, ty malá uplakaná děvko. Jo, svěci, ty malá uplakaná coura. Jo, svěci.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening.
Nejsou trénovaný jako ty a jaku.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Aké bylo Diablo? Hele, Diablo je skvělý. Kámo, Diablo je úplně skvělý. Jenom prostě, jak je to beta, tak prostě to prostě padá, no. Padají prostě servery. A je tam Q, že jo. Ale ta hra vypadá fakt famózně, jako. Fakt famózně.
We've had 3 malfunctions in the past week.
That's not good. Sorry, understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Did you talk to security about this?
How can I? For all I know, someone in security is the one doing this. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of, but I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait, that's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me, if they start hitting critical systems.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done. No, I'm fine. And I don't know, it just blew up.
Find out why. Be careful.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Okay.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used. Scanning. This panel has been tampered with.
Send the data to Raj.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Tak, a poslední tady teda.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Okay, jdeme na Hyperion. Ty jsi hrál Diablo 1, já jsem hrál všechny Diablo. A Diablo 1 jsem hrál nejméně. Diablo 1 jsem hrál fakt jenom krátce. Nejvíc jsem hrál 2, no.
Zara Kellis?
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Callis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Pattle's. A third party seems likely.
Looks like someone is using both you and Raj to cover their tracks.
They need pretty high-level access
Ne,
for
to
that.
super jako.
Still.
Jako Diablo je hodně dobrá série, hele.
But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams. Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with...
Design Idol vypadá dost dobře. Ne, jako celkově ty levely, a hlavně jako musím uznat, na to, že to je Diablovka, ta 4, jako to Diablo 4, na to, že to je Diablovka. Máš ten pohled ze zhora tohle z toho, tak to vypadá graficky úplně nádherně, ty vole. Fakt je to super, ty vole. Fakt se mi to líbí. Fakt se mi to hodně líbí. Fakt se mi to hodně líbí.
This file is useless. Let's check it up. And another scrambled file. This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. Someone working for Kandros.
That is...
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly
Nepovedá se to patofix graficky. A taky to stejný styl hry, že jo, ale graficky je jako Diablo, graficky je úplně někde jinde, jako ta 4.
Assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Negative match.
All non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold until power coupling is complete.
Biometrics do not match.
Grafika u Diabla důležitá, no tak není samozřejmě, ale je to příjemný jakoby plusko, že jo. Počkej, vole, tak co? Jo, aha! Na Hyperionu, vole. Tak to, já si říkám to právě, ty vole, kam je to furt tahá, ty vole. Si právě říkám, kam je to furt tahá, že to nedává smysl. Tak jako, to je jasný, že jako grafika u Diabla není až tak důležitá, že jo. Ale je to přesně příjemný bonus, víš co? Je to hodně příjemný bonus.
Biometrics do not match. Scan results show a partial positive. Target is
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
Is that what sabotage is called these days? Work?
You're pretty arrogant for the new kid. You don't even know what's been going on.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
Whatever happened back then, hurting people now makes no sense.
What do you know? I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people, killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
Not my call. The Nexus leaders will make that decision.
That lot make a decision? That'll be the day.
Tak. Máme hotový. Jdem za tím semem teda. Když už jsme na Hyperionu, tak jdem za semíkem. Jdem za semíčkem. Semíku! Ty malej pindíku. Ty moje robotická čupko.
Hello, Ryder. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Sam, if we're going to work together, you can't keep hiding things from me.
Apologies. I am simply following your father's wishes.
Když jsem poprvé hrál Diablo,
My true capabilities.
kámo, tak
Alec
to si ani
overrode the
neřeknu.
implant safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
To si ani neřeknu, ty vole.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
I can understand. People might get the wrong idea. Super soldiers. A computer having control over a human.
Providing an enhancement to the human. It is a symbiotic relationship that benefits both.
What do you get out of it?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient. Far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Okay. Well, just so long as it doesn't hurt.
The only pain is that which life provides. As I've discovered, this can be a lesson in itself.
It's one I'd rather avoid. So.
Každopádně, jako když se poprvé hrál Diablo, ti fakt neřeknu, ale to je hodně dávno, ty vole. To je jako... V té době jsem ještě ani... V té době, když jsem poprvé hrál Diablo, tak jsem ještě neměl ani počítač. Tak jsem hrál u dědy, jakoby těch vlastních streamů na počítači, vole.
And dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
OK. 24 let, ne? Ty vole, to je možná i díl, hele. Já fakt nevím, hele. Bez prdele bych kecal, jako. Fakt nevím. Rychlozubící techniky přesně. OK. To je hustý, ty vole, jako. Kruťárna. Stále zapomínám, že ty už máš skoro 30. No tak jako mě v podstatě už je 30, že jo. Už nezbývají ani 2 měsíce, ty vole. Už nezbývají reálně fakt ani 2 měsíce do 30, ty vole. Hrozný. Prostě třetí kulatinky, no. Třetí kulaťoušky. Hej, vole. To je extra, když se tak vezmeš. A jsem tě. Počkej, co? Jo, hovno, já chci do roku. Já se říkám. Nedávno si končil školu. Tak. Úplně dávno není, ale... Chápem.
I hear it's something special.
Chápem.
Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks and looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style.
Okay.
They call her the Tempest.
Takže taková fejková Normandy. Chápem. Já sám jsem 2 roky ze školy a jako to zběhlo extrémně. Jako to rychle. Utíkáte jak swing. A když se nenaděješ a útočí ti další rok vole pod prstama ruce. Teď vem si, že nedávno byly Vánoce, jo? Fakt jako jak před týdnem, ty vole. A už budeš mít zase 4 měsíc, jako. Jo. Úplně šílený, prostě.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
What's the rush?
Just don't want to waste any more time.
Jsem měsícovou 23.
You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest's supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Chytila tě sračka.
Nicely done.
Co pak chceš, prdelí?
All things considered, it was an easy ask.
Neříkej mi, že chceš, prdelí.
People tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Ten pes vypadá fakt jako trošku větší verze Normandy, no. A musel očekávat, Normandy byla lidská nejvyspělejší loď, kterou vůbec měli, jako. Jo, takhle.
Everything state of the art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Ah, glad to see you looking well.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Už 15 minut jsem na záchodě, byl jsem na Číně a potom jsem si dal B52, jo, 2krát.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer.
Ještě zapálený.
Your quarters are below.
No, B52 tě neprožené, vole, teď prohrá ta Čína.
It's all yours.
Teď prohrá ta Čína, ta uvařená kočka.
Fastest ship in her class.
Jo?
It's really gonna be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
Kuře? Kámo. Nevěříš ani sám, že to bylo kuře, že ne? No tak. No tak. No tak. Sveci, no tak. Nevěř tomu, že to byla kuře. Nezím tebe. Byli kuře. A maso ostrokyselou polívku, kámo, to je úplně boží polívka. Já jsem si na ní našel recept, tak si ji jeden den doma uvařit. Udělám si doma kýbl, vole, prostě, vole, pikantní, vole, kyselý polívky, já nebudu žrát, vole, prostě nic jinýho. Doma se v to utopím úplně, vole. Doma si udělám lavor, ty vole. Já miluju tu polívku, ty vole. Boží.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions. You
Normálně říkám, ale se normálně utopím v té poličce. To je přijde potom se jako čeká. Kam to neseš po té police, spíš po té Číně jako takový. Ta polivka je v pohodě.
Plenty of dangers out there, but I'll do my best to avoid them.
That's reassuring. Wouldn't want to lose my finest work to that angry cloud. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
We signed on for the big stuff when we came to Andromeda.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
I never planned to
be
Pathfinder. I don't know what's out there. But we're the Milky Way's best and brightest. We can do this.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, ident 2527, prepping to depart.
To je 52, je klasika.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
To Eos, then. What would have been our Habitat 1?
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
Trochu bálek je zdopile, to ještě hořelo, pohoda. Sony Ericsson, jo. Piteas volá EOS.
System Pythias. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated EOS.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of EOS.
Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Asteroid. Jaká ta Bible byla fakt dobrá. Se divím, že to chutnalo, tyvo. Se hodně divím, že ti to chutnalo, hele. Kámo, jak funguje ten skener, vole? Jsem ji neskoušel. Kámo, jak funguje ten skener, vole? Já vůbec se tuším, jak funguje to skener. Kámo, když si nehejbu a on to najednou bliká všude. Tohle nechápu, vole. Nic. Jako... Nemám ponětí, absolutně. Co s tím mám dělat tady? A to bych našel už na random i ty vole, tady něco bylo, si myslím. Tady nic nebude, na tom prostě. Tady se bude. No a úplně mimo ten skener. No to je nějaký shit. To je nějaký rušení nebo něco prostě, jenom. To nebude nic pořádnýho.
A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that possible?
We'll find out. If it is like Habitat 7, no doubt we'll run into the cat.
Ano. Takže čepel, jo. Odstřelovací pušky. Takže takhle. A venča. Okay. Takhle. Nemáme žádné vylepšení, škoda. Okay.
Suiting up.
Ready, Freddy? Hope we're all that ready.
Gallo.
All right?
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multi-sensory neural collation. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
You're already tuning the displays.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months.
What?
I said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on EOS. Can't blame them. expected a golden world. Instead, they saw their friends die. Never know how that'll affect. Sorry. You okay?
I've got the training, people, the tools. We can do this.
Tak to trošku dál vypadá OK, ale...
We're good.
Nevím, ty a ten tvrdý alkohol, vole, moc kámoši nejste, jako, víš jak. Prostě ty jako tomu tvrdýmu alkoholu moc dáš, jo.
Take us down.
You have no idea how long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
To byl taky jako z části výrok. Uiii, letíme do země na země, vy kurvičky.
Shields holding, adjusting entry.
We got this.
Ale dva padáky, ty vole, dva padáky jsou na tebe i tak dost, jako. Reálně na tebe jsou dva padáky až, vole.
There. Set us down at this nav point.
Chápeš? Tři už cítíš, jo. Dva jsou v pohodě, tři už cítíš. To je taková tvoje jako hranice, jo, říkáš takhle. Jako při dvou jsi v pohodě a při třech už prostě jako se motáš a už balíš holky, jo. Ty vole.
How to even start?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. EO's deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and ultimately hostile encounters.
Door's getting emergency power, but it's code locked.
Site 1 issued individual security codes. Each outpost self-organizes and sets its own protocol.
Just say we can't open it without codes.
We can't open it without codes.
They must have known these wouldn't last in these conditions.
They didn't have a Pathfinder.
They do now. We'll make Eos a home. Got a code lock key.
Gives us access if we need it. We suffered our first death today.
Tak jo. Zapamatujte, jak přijdem, aby s těma přestavkami mám přestat. Kámo, tak to přestane dřív, než takový začne, ty vole. To přestaneš dřív, než vůbec jako takový započne, ty vole. TF.
I got a partial log, but I can't turn on the antenna. Something's blocking the power.
A remote lock is active. The interference originates from a nearby power relay tower.
So we're not the only ones interested in what happened.
Let's check. Look at this place. It's a wasteland.
Yeah,
the radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation? Our suits protect against that, right?
Site 1 contains shield masts to dampen the brunt.
Structure up ahead. Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station, Pathfinder. It's inoperable, Pathfinder.
Too long in this environment without power.
Huh. Guess that ship wasn't Ket then. They don't knock.
There are people here? We thought everyone left was gone.
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
I'm not a salvager. I'm a Pathfinder. We've come to fix all this.
Call me Clancy. Pathfinder, huh? Like that changes much. The Nexus just can't let Eos go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help Eos. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The Ket are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Is it smarter to hide and hope? Or take a chance that might save this whole planet?
I remember when people used to talk like that. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there. You want to poke the tiger, it's on you.
Hodej kluk.
Expect trouble when we start the generators.
Hodej kluk. Tak.
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location. Generator interface possible. Location marked. This analysis provides us with important research data, Pathfinder. If you continue to scan and collect this data, we can utilize it to develop new technology.
Generator is active. Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost?
Ožerem jako prý, potom na vás počkám len. Kámo, spíš se ožereš, usneš a já ti dám hroznou šikanu. Úplně šílenou, ti říkám. Bez píči má tvoje prdel pozná středověk, vole. Poznáš, co znamená kurva prostě, když ti někdo řekne nikdy neusej v první na party. Ti říkám, poznáš to jako své. Ty seš vyvolanej zemřít, ty čuro. To je skvělý zaměřování, ale ty vole.
They weren't kidding about the cat. The power relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder.
Já nezaspím. Kámo. Prosím tě, ty ani nevíš, co to je pít, ty vole. Budeš tady říkat něco, že nezaspíš. Kámo, prosím tě, no. V chillu, jako.